Time to talk about thinking big. I heard somebody say sometimes your ideas turn into reality, but you gotta do everything in your power to make reality come true. Damn, real Instagram Live fucked my shit up. Alright, here we go. Sorry, IG Live. AT&T or whatever I'm using. What is this called? Verizon just tripped out. But yeah, you got to do everything in your power to turn your dreams into reality. So when it comes to funding your dreams, whatever it is, for one, it take money to make money. Sometimes you gotta make plan B, make plan A work, you know? So sometimes that's just how I gotta go. Sometimes plan C gotta make plan B work, then plan B gotta make plan A work. Sometimes you might be on 3 steps behind, but it's important to always think forward. And that's really the bottom line of that shit. While you at plan C, take plan B real quick. I think people should move in order, you know, and because, you know, it's really a process. So if you're really trying to become anything in life, you got to understand it's a process. It's not just you go from 1 to 10 instantly. You literally got to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 just to be good at it. Like, that's what it took for me as an investor, as a trader. It took going from not skipping the steps, going through all the motions. And I feel like people forget that about me. I'm not an instant success guy. I did 6 years in the military. That's 6 years of my life that I spent in a structured environment. So there's something that's different about me than the average person, for one. Then you gotta think, I've been a grown man since I was 18 years old, meaning I haven't asked an adult for a roof over my head since right out of high school. Talking about instantly funding myself, taking care of myself. You get what I'm saying? So I've been an adult longer than a college person, technically. So, because I'm paying my own bills, I got a car note. I had all that shit since 18 years old. Credit card since 18 years old. But it's just during my free time, I study. And that's the difference between me and most. I don't watch TV during my free time. When I was in the military, during my free time, I'm on YouTube or reading a book. That's all I did during my free time. I did play the game because I was a barber too, so I was always hustling though. So even though I played the video game, between times I would cut hair. But then I cut off video games and use that time for studying. So a lot of people say they don't have time, but a lot of time that shit be capped. If there's 24 hours in a day, your time, you don't need that free time. A lot of people account their free time as that I don't have time. Their me time. And that's the difference. Me time is study time. You have time. If you got 4 hours, that's time. You feel me? But people don't want to hear that part, the accountability part. Yeah, you got time. It just, you're accounting for that fucking show you gotta watch, and this club you gotta attend, and this porn you gotta do, whatever you decide to do other than make your dreams come true is wasting time. So understand that. So when you want to waste time, that time got to be sparingly. So I reverse engineered my life. Free time is like rare. even though I'm able to do it more because I sacrificed those years to get to this point. So I might have a lot of time now, but as an entrepreneur, I use that time to think. So believe it or not, in order to be a genius, the reason why I'm going to outwork everybody is because I work less than you. I've developed systems to where I can buy my time to now think. So I spend all day thinking about ideas. You feel me? I spend all day. So sometimes a lot of you don't have time to think. You get what I'm saying? So meditating is not, I meditate a lot, but I don't realize I do. Meditating is sitting there in silence and just thinking, right? So but I don't have my eyes closed. I just stare. You know what I'm saying? I just stare for a long time. And I could stare for like 2 hours, blank. But I'm jotting down notes as I stare. I just stare at something and just jot down notes and just go crazy with it. You feel me? And scribing. Believe it or not, journaling. Ooh, I gotta talk about this. Hold up. Cause this helped me. Before I do that, make sure y'all comment drip to join my free chat. Let's talk about it. So I'm gonna tell y'all something that's really cool. All right. So, hold up. Let me explain something though. So, journaling actually helped me get rich too, because I'm actually taking account of my finances. I'm taking account of my progress. So I'm taking pictures. So for all of you like, I don't want the camera, I don't want the camera. Do you notice most of the successful people, they're proud of their success. Like 50 Cent, you see him posing in front of his car. You see people who successful, like they got pictures of their success. They're journaling the process because it's motivation. So journal yourself. That's why social media is like a journal. It's really like your resume. Yeah, like social media is like really your resume. So it's like I'm journaling my process. And it's like I want to outdo what I did last year. Like, for instance, when y'all don't understand the shit I was doing at such a young age. When I was 20 years old, I paid for my own cruise, my own vacation. When I was 19 years old, I had my own car, phone, everything. Like, I was, of course I was in the military and I was cutting hair. I always had 2 streams of income since I was 18 years old. So think about that. I've always known to have more than 1 stream of income. I was in the Army and I cut hair. I started cutting hair instantly when I was in the Army. But I journaled everything, and it's like I always tried to outdo myself every year. So I'm like, okay, this year I'm a barber. All right, next year I want to be something else. All right, then I want to be this, then I want to be that. I really wanted to be a man who made money, no matter how I got it. That's the difference between me and most. Some of you like to pick and choose like which one you can do, but you like to stick to one. So I'm the type of motherfucker to try different lanes. So I tried the barber lane, I tried the Army lane, and I'm trying the IT lane. I'm studying security plus CCNA, those things, right? So I was about to be an IT guy before I stepped into investing. So I'm the type of motherfucker to branch out and learn and give something at least 6 months of attention. So I gave barbering 6 months of attention, and that turned into some money. So I was like, okay, if I can make money doing this, I can learn investing. Barbering, believe it or not, I know this is gonna sound stupid, but because I self-taught myself how to barber, I felt like I could self-teach myself how to invest. Now I know y'all like, what kind of shit is that? That's a big fucking step of like learning, but it only made sense to me. I self-taught myself how to barber, and now I'm making $3K a month. All I did was watch YouTube videos on how to fade. And out of nowhere, I learned, and then I applied the shit I learned from YouTube. So if you want to learn where I learned barbering from, YouTube. I went on YouTube. YouTube made me $3,000 a month. I literally invested in myself. I went to the store, bought some clippers. But see, let me tell you what type of person I was though. I weren't just any type of barber. See, you know how most motherfuckers say they a barber? No, I was a barber in the military. The military never had a barber in the barracks. You know, the motherfucker who could do the razor, the this, the that was me. I was cold with it. I was different. And let me tell you why, because I studied YouTube. So I would buy modified T-blades. Barbers know what I'm talking about. I would saw off the top of my my T-liners to make the fucking motor more powerful. So I had a powerful motor, and I was sharpening my blades. I would buy, it was called from the Rich Barber. I would buy these blade sharpeners, and I would hand sharpen my blades. I sawed off the top of my T-blades. I got the most expensive clippers. I didn't go cheap. I bought the most expensive ones there. I modified my own blades. I did everything like, you know, like a real barber supposed to do. So I say all that to say, I always learn, if you want to be the best at something in any industry, then you got to study the ins and outs of that shit. So I applied the same shit I did with barbering to investing. If I want to make money in this industry, I got to make sure I go get the right knowledge, speak to the right people, be around the right people who actually know how to invest, actually go and take notes, all that shit. You feel me? So that's just the gist of all this shit. Is pretty much whatever you do, learn the ins and outs. Education is key. So I educated myself a lot on barbering. That's why I became good. So a lot of guys would try to compete with me, but you are not in the trenches studying. You're just trying to naturally get better than me, and then all I'm doing, but I didn't know what I was doing. All I would do to outdo niggas was research more than them. If you wanna be the best in any industry, just do more research, because most people get complacent after a while. And that's something I noticed. So it was dudes who tried to compete with me in the barracks. Every level I ever was in, no matter what I did, niggas tried to compete with me. When I was in the Army and I became a barber, it was niggas stealing my swag then. I always been a trendsetter. I swear to God on everything. I'm the reason a lot of niggas started cutting hair in the Army. That's how lit I was. So I always been that dude who was lit for something, and then niggas would copy. I swear to God, my whole life, even with this investing shit, it's a whole bunch of Aristotle Juniors under me. I'm that influential. I always been that way. When I was in the Army, they were copying my swag then. Today, copying my swag now. It's just how I go. I always been the trendsetter. And never was no little homie, nothing. 18 years old, I always saw myself as a big homie, no matter where I was. And a lot of times it rubbed older niggas the wrong way. Even now I rub older entrepreneurs the wrong way sometimes, because I come around with the paper. When I was in the Army, I didn't give a fuck if you was 30 years old. Nigga, I got paper too. Nah, I don't need no, I'm not trying to be your little homie like you trying to do all these other niggas. I got paper. I'm cutting hair, got my own motion, I got my own thoughts, all that. Niggas hated that about me, because they wanted me to be humble, wanted me to fall in line and be a little homie and pretty much go through the chain of command. And I was like, fuck the chain of command. That's been my whole life. I'ma skip these steps. I'm that nigga right now. That's been me my whole life. I'm him right now. I'm not waiting till I'm 30 to be him. And that always threatened people, because I didn't want to wait till I was 30, 40 to be him. I wanted to be him. So your life path number probably explains your leadership qualities. The reason you're in the position you're in. Exactly. Leadership is important. So I learned something that's crazy. Leadership is super important when it comes to business. The reason why my business is thriving is because I'm a great leader and I communicate, but I also reward. You get what I'm saying? So I learned how to run my business from the Army. The reason why I have an advantage over people too is because I know how the military is ran. So a lot of you don't know. So some of you might have a business, but you're not good with other humans. So do you know why businesses have HR, human resources? Because that can fuck up your business. So the morale of your company is important. And as the CEO, you set the trend of that. So in my company, the morale of my employees is sky high. All my employees are lit as fuck. Whatever net worth they had, I 3 times my employees' net worth. Whoever the fuck you name anybody who was ever just an admin in Honey Drip, just being an admin in my chat will literally triple your net worth. That's how powerful I am. See, y'all don't even understand who y'all looking at. Literally, if I hire one of you off this live, you will be worth, if you're worth 50,000, you'll be worth 150 just because I said I fuck with you. That's how powerful I am. If you worth 200,000, you gonna be worth motherfucking 600 just because Ari said I fuck with him. Ask about me. That's how powerful and influential I am. Real shit. I can literally put somebody right here under my wing and they gonna triple their net worth. Instantly. Right? So, I say all that to say because I'm a good leader. I learned how to lead from the military. The military taught me how to lead. Leaders lead from the front. We only listen to the man who did the push-ups. I remember in the military, I was in for 6 years. Soldiers hated the leaders who talked all that, like the fat sergeant. We hated them. How the fuck you fat telling us to run, but you walking? Fuck you. We ain't listening to you, a bitch. That's how, you get what I'm saying? So, people fuck with me because I actually do what I say I'm gonna do. You get what I'm saying? But only to the niggas I'm paying. If you a nigga off the street, I'll lie to your ass all day. Yeah, bro, I'ma fuck with you when I'm really not. But if you somebody we doing business, I keep my word on that money. That's the difference between me and most people. When it come to this money, Aristotle keep his word. Now, if you trying to be my friend, I'ma lie to your ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'ma say, yeah, but I'm not gonna fuck with you because I don't even got time to be honest. Because I'm too busy leading my shit. You feel me? So my people fuck with me because I stand on real business. If I say, hey, we about to go make this, and look, this how powerful I am too. I'm the type of motherfucker to say, hey bro, we about to go make 300,000 doing this, and we actually go make it. So what does that do to your subordinates? Your subordinates like, this nigga just said we was gonna make 300,000, and we did. He told us he was gonna sell out, and he sold it out. He told us he was gonna sell out this time again, and oh shit, he sold out all year. That builds trust. So you gotta perform as a leader. So my people know I perform. So now that gives them the confidence that I can follow this guy to the moon, because he don't lie. He stand on real business, and if he say he gonna make money, he got confidence. People don't like people who don't lead with confidence. I got confidence. If I say, nigga, we in this swing, and that bitch gonna hit, there's a difference. It's a difference over here. If I say, hey, bro, I believe in this investment right here, we win. Leaders lead from the front. Leaders don't fucking tell people what to do without doing it. That's the difference. Your word. You feel me? So if you really want to make it in business, you got to stand on square business and prove to everybody everything you say, and then manifest shit in front of niggas' faces and make it happen. That's the difference between me and most. I'll say I'm going to do something and go do it. It's a difference. That's why we fuck with Deion Sanders. Nigga said I'm the best, and he backed it up. That's why we fuck with Floyd Mayweather. Because he said, this what I'm about to do. He said, I'm going to knock your ass out. He going to knock him out. That's me. If I say, hey, man, this shit about to hit, this stock play about to hit, that motherfucker about to hit. You understand me? So, a track record of doing what the fuck you said was gonna happen and manifesting shit and making manifestations happen makes money. Simple. Results make money. Not all that fairy tale shit. Some of these motherfuckers mad because they ain't getting no money because don't nobody believe in they fucking fairy tale. Man, don't nobody believe in this shit no more, man. It ain't like 2020 no more, man. These niggas used to believe in this cap ass shit. I used to just post my fucking Lambo and that shit. I used to just get customers. And I'm like, that shit, hey, you gotta do something. You gotta actually do what the fuck you said you do. You can't just make a motherfucker believe it. 2023, motherfuckers like, hey, where's the Carfax? Where's the results? And then that literally took out 90% of the game. Boom, gone. Shot down. Cause motherfuckers ain't buying the rentals no more. Cause the customers don't want to respond to the rentals no more. It's the real shit going on. I said, babe, sold out. Now we gotta sell out. So this money shit is discipline. It ain't for everybody. Is it for everybody? It is for everybody. But you know when they say money ain't for everybody, yes the fuck it is. It's enough money for everybody to eat. It is for everybody. It's just everybody not gonna do it. It's a difference. I don't believe in the saying everything ain't for everybody. It depends on what it is. Everything ain't for everybody, but technically getting some money is for everybody. It just everybody doesn't have the mental capacity or the willpower or the strategies or the likeness, because you gotta like something and you gotta try. It's a lot that goes with this shit that everybody ain't ready for. If you can't manage your done, it's enough for everybody. Everybody is not willing to do the work. That's facts. He said, you just caught a wave. Your wave is on the way down. Hey, that says the person who got sneaker in his name. You selling sneakers. Your wave down, nigga. Hey, so we got to pin that one. That nigga projecting. Check this out. You sell sneakers. Do you know how many stores I can walk in and go get me a pair of sneakers now, all in the mall and shit? Your wave down. I sold sneakers back in 2014. 2014, I was a sneaker reseller when I was 17 years old on eBay. Nigga, you late. You late. Why you thinking, oh, nigga, I'm early to the party. You late. You late, my brother. Hey, we was flipping J's. Nigga, I brought some Bread 11s for the 200 and sold it for the 400 back in 2014. We used to do this shit back in 2014. These niggas late. That boy selling sneakers. Them white boys killing y'all too. Came in just like the weed game. So I don't, hey, don't get mad at me cause my motion working. Look. Let me tell you how long my motion been working. 2018 work. 2019 work. 2020 work. 2021 work. 2022 work. It is 2023 and the numbers still going up. I don't know what to tell these motherfuckers, man. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game, goddamn. That's 5 years in a row, man. Hey, you know what? You know when Jeezy said won Trapper of the Year 4 times, and I don't know what, but I'm on 5. I'm on year 5 of shitting on niggas. This shit different, goddamn. This shit different. I got 5 rings, motherfucker. I'm Kobe right now. 2024, I'm gonna be Jordan. So goddamn, that's 5 rings, my dog. I'm on year 5. Keep winning for sure. Hey Ari, how do you feel about people like myself that are going to college? Make sure you let's see. Make sure you do something in college that, like a computer skill, like, well, video editing. If you go to college, make sure you learn something that's going to help you make money. I know y'all got ChatGPT and all this AI shit, so it's a little bit different for you. You going to college, I would say do online school so you can cheat. I'll say that much. Cause honestly, fuck the degree. You just trying to get the degree and some of the knowledge, but really, bro, all this shit really on YouTube. I just know if I was going to college, I'm doing this shit online, so I can put ChatGPT right next to me. Get all A's using AI and shit. So I can get this degree and finesse the system, and I can go study on how to get some money. You feel me? Do some IT. I would say IT gonna make some money, bro. Do shit that makes money, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Fuck all that. Do what you love. Like, if you trying to be a teacher, that's cool. But like, you trying to go get some paper, then you gotta go do what shit pays to do. Like, people say they want paper, but then they want to change the rules where they get paper. You can't change the rules. Tesla killing. Love seeing the young black nigga getting money. Appreciate that. Hell yeah. Nah, we been getting money. Hey, these motherfuckers hate to see it. Sometimes, every time I get on live, though, I gotta shit on one nigga. That's just how it go. Just cause that shit be funny. Gotta pop my shit, talk my shit. The reason, you know who really made me want to talk my shit? Nipsey. Nipsey talk his shit, so it's like affirmation taught me something. Like, you have to have that, because if you look for confidence in how other people feel, then you're going to fail. I don't put my confidence in how other people feel about me. I put my confidence in how I feel about me. So I'm gonna always talk my shit, and they can call it cocky, arrogant, whatever, but I have to love me because no one else will. So I'm gonna tell you young niggas that love yourself, because if you depend on the world to love you, you're gonna be depressed. Real shit. If you just want everybody to just you, man, boy, your ass gonna be depressed. You better off loving yourself. I'm telling you right now, your ass gonna be suicidal, trying to figure out why everybody don't like me, why everybody don't fucking like me. And then you get what I'm saying? So nigga, talk your shit, love yourself, and tell yourself you the king, and don't let nobody tell you be humble, none of that shit, cause that shit ain't nothing, bro. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we good. Yeah, we ready. So yeah, kings, love yourself. Talk your shit. Pop your shit. Ball. Live your life. Cause no one gonna love you more than you. Yep. Thank you. Young nigga, ball, fucking live your life. Young nigga, ball, fucking live your life. Young nigga, ball, fucking live your life. That boy Bankroll Fresh and Nipsey really like got me like tapped in type shit. I don't think this the right shit. This the goddamn ass fuck nigga left me on the wrong motherfucking part, bitch ass nigga. Nah, bro, like, you gotta have that goddamn, that fucking mentality. You know, like, anybody say. Like, that's what keeps me going. Like, everybody stop their grind because of they letting another person stop their grind. I don't let nobody stop my grind. I don't give a fuck if the devil send you in the form of my mom or my dad. If you trying to slow me down, you the devil. Give a fuck who you are. Nobody the devil, anything trying to slow me down is the devil in me. If I know what I'm doing is right and I know I'm doing good, anything you telling me not to do is not. If it's not progressing me, if it's not helping, it's the devil. And that doesn't mean they're the actual devil. Sometimes the devil can disguise himself in plain sight. So it might take a hold of somebody because he's trying to get to you. You feel me? Whenever there's light, darkness follows. So if you're trying to do something successful and positive, you got to understand that it's going to be some dark shit behind that. You feel me? Something got to give. That's another thing. I don't believe people sacrifice, but there is sacrifice that got to get made. Something got to give. A close friend got to get cut off. That's just simple. Because you can't have too many, because then you ain't going to have no money. Because everybody going to have their hands out. So you just got to fuck with the people who don't have their hands out. Something got to give. So that's one thing I want to warn all you motherfuckers. When you chasing this dollar, something got to give. Anyway, this your boy Aristotle.